Hi, Epstein with the Morning Flash Update. And this update is one full of market information for Thursday, the 7th of March, 2024. And the time right now, just about 8:10 a.m. Central Time. Well, last night we were flirting pretty hard with losing embedded readings. Once the market got back over 51.23, it re-embedded as the morning was going on. So you got to keep your eyes if this market stays up today. If it does, that's good. You keep the momentum flowing, and we just had a blip in the sand. Now, what's behind this? European Central Bank just come out. Ms. Lagarde's actually on TV right now talking. And basically, she is saying that the bank is looking very hard at a June liftoff where they would be cutting their rates. The market would like to get through the April timeframe. They've got some reports coming out, but that gives them the possibility of 100 basis points. We've heard from yesterday, Fed Chair Powell, that they are looking at a rate cut this year. He wasn't as specific in timing as Ms. Lagarde was, and that inflation is still moving in the right direction here. Both are saying very similar things. Timing, though, is a little more specific from what I'm seeing from her. We're getting a bounce today in the grain markets, and you're coming into some resistance area, so I would watch it in the soybean market. Bonds and notes, like what they're saying, you're continuing to see interest rates slip a little bit. I saw this morning the 10-year was at 4.07. The dollar on this news a little bit lower, but so is the euro because you're taking some of that high interest rate potential out of the euro at this point. A lot of talk that the Japanese yen, they're going to lift off possibly this month, getting away from this easy money policy. We knew it was coming. We just didn't know the timing. The market, for whatever reason, now believes it's now, and in the past 2 days, you have lifted almost 100 points if you look at what it's done. When we look at today's data, Challenger grade data, the employed or planned job cuts were 84,000. That's about 2,000 more than they were announced. In the European Central Bank, as I said, they left the key interest rate, they left all their key rates steady, and it's at 4%. The U.S. trade balance, for some reason, shot up rather dramatically. They were looking for $63 billion. They got instead $67.4, and the prior was $62.2. The initial jobless claims came in down to at 217 in the week. They expected it up to at 217. There was a revision, so you're basically unchanged there. The jobless claims continuing were up 8,000 at 1906. Last week's was at 1905. You haven't really done an awful lot. There were some revisions made as to why those numbers are that way. Oh, excuse me there. U.S. fourth quarter non-farm productivity and unit labor costs. This is good news. When labor costs are going up, you're not using as much new labor to get more out of what you've got. And that's what's been helping inflation come down in the U.S. Revised non-farm labor costs were up 0.6. They expected it up 0.6. And that's against the fourth quarter preliminary up 0.5. We get day two of Fed Chair Powell today. We're going to get at 9:30 the EIA natural gas storage report. Cleveland Fed President Mester will talk at 10:30, but she'll be lost on the TV coverage of Fed Chair Powell. And tonight we get President Biden's speech on the State of the Union, and we'll see if he can sway Americans over to his way of thinking, what he foresees for the rest of his term as we go into the elections. He may get another term, he may not. You don't know quite what's going to happen there. So when you put it all together, what you're getting is the continuation of the stock market rally, the continuation that traders look at interest rates falling, that's bullish in the metal market, uncertainty about the markets in the crude, stability in the heating oil, and a little bit of a break still in interest rates. Now, I talk about this and a heck of a lot more each morning when I do my morning videos, and I do two of them. I start with the futures at 5 in the morning. That gets, like today, I got it published at 5:40 this morning, and that's AM rather, Central Time. And then and then at 9 o'clock in the morning, 9 a.m., I start recording typically the ETF video. They both cover, in the ETF, for example, individual stocks, ETFs, spiders, ideas on trade, daily charts, weekly charts. In the futures, we cover all the main complexes. So it could be the grains, the soft markets, the currency markets, the stock indices, interest rates. You name the sector, we're trying to hit it as long as it has good volume, good open interest in it. Put it together, try to give you trade ideas in the morning, talk a bit of fundamentals, what reports are coming out, what to look for, what time some things are going to take place. Put it there and give you a game plan. Buy here, sell there, here's your stop, here's the reasons why. I'll be wrong, I'll be right. It's going to be both ways. How do you get this? It's simple. You go to our website, iraepstein.com. Under the word research, take a look there and you'll see it. I'm Ira Epstein. You have a good day. I will talk to you all at the end of the day with our market wrap.